update for, I guess this is the first update of day number 2. I guess sleeping last night was a little chilly without the sleeping pads, but we made it through. It was alright. Today we decided to do 5 kilometers to the other campsite that was available. It's called Breezy Hill. There's 3 different sites here. There's also a horse corral, if you want to bring your horses. Yeah, so it's the issue with the site, the East Deep Lake site, is there's really no shade. And also, we came here and we found this lovely tree, big bushy tree, and a picnic table right beside it. So we were just kind of shuffling around in the shade. Had a lunch here, chilled out for a bit. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Yeah, and we'll head back. So it'll be about 10K today. So yeah, be a moose, I think.
Or an elk.
Moose or elk.
Either way, it's pretty big.
Yep. Hand down.
Some park rangers taking off now. They came out to deliver a fire ban notice in a helicopter. They're probably off to a Breezy Hill campsite now, where we took our walk earlier in the day.
Yeah.
It's about where they're headed. Hopefully it's faster than quadding. Looks more fun. So we packed up about half hour ago. We're done the first 2K.
Day 3, right?
Yeah, it's day 3. It started day 3. We're heading out now. We're going to do 17 kilometers today because we're going to hit a couple lookout points. Everyone's just here taking off sweaters and stuff. It's only about 10 or 12 degrees out Celsius already, but it's pretty warm when you're hiking.
If you guys remember, on the way in, I videotaped a tree tunnel, but it was very barren. If you believe it, this is the same tree tunnel 2 days later. So many more leaves. It's still not fully, green yet, but it's crazy what 2 days can do. And the shade is so much nicer. Well, I don't know what it is about leaving the trail. We always seem to go a lot faster on the way out. A while back, maybe like 20 minutes ago, we came across that same marsh that we had found on the way in, and we were planning on stopping there for lunch because we were like, well, it's about halfway. Well, we made it there. We checked our All Trails app and it was about 40%, but it took us like next to nothing. We weren't hungry. We stopped and filled up our water a little bit, but man, I always feel like we just book it when you're leaving, whether or not that's like, oh, we gotta go. I think we're gonna go get some DQ on our way back, but yeah, we're making some miles this morning. Okay, well, we made it to the first checkpoint. It is definitely worth the extra little jaunt out. It was 500 meters to get out here, and it is the perfect lunch spot on your way back. It is about 5 kilometers from the trailhead, so it might be a little bit early on your way in for lunch, but this is your view. Oh, it's so worth it. And there's shade, which is always really nice. It is very steep, and it's quite the drop off, so careful not to roll any of your belongings off the edge of the cliff. Yeah, it's really pretty. So we are now at the South Lookout. There's a little bit of a shale walk to get to like the really good lookout. So this is what we got. You can see, I'm pretty sure that's Bald Hill in the background. Hopefully the sun's not too much of a bother. It's pretty. Okay.
Hi.
Oh gosh. We hurt so much.
The end is just around this corner. We're at 17.1 kilometers.
We know this because our companion put his arms up in the air in victory.
Oh yeah,
Yes!
There's the parking lot.
Woo!
It is time for ice cream at Dairy Queen.
Woo! That's right, I woo girled.
You woo girl.
It deserved a woo. Okay, so 3.5 weeks ago, we did the Jet Trail to East Deep Lake at Riding Mountain National Park. We're now doing a little...
We're walking for ice cream.
Yeah, and on this walk, we will be reflecting on the trail.
Yeah, bit of a trail review
Yeah.
and what we did right and wrong.
Getting to the trail. Caution on the gravel road. It can be very soft, and my little Honda Civic bottomed out a couple times, so...
There's only room for about 2 cars in the parking lot, so don't park like an asshole.
And when the gravel road goes left, go left with it. Even though all the official Riding Mountain National Park maps don't show that.
The trailhead's actually not right at the dead end. It is around a corner a bit.
Yeah. Actual distance that we did on trail for day 1 was 15.3 kilometers. The elevation gain was 567 meters. And then that took 5 hours and 40 minutes, including breaks. And then day 2, we did 10.2 kilometers to Breezy Hill and back. Elevation gain 192 meters and took us an hour, 17 minutes.
Day 3 was 17.2 kilometers. 1 kilometers and 196 meters of elevation change, I think.
238.
230. I'm just going off memory. I don't have a cheat card.
And that took us 5 hours and 25 minutes, including breaks.
Yeah. We were pretty beat up at the end of the day, though.
We were only taking like 30-minute breaks at the very most, where we're thinking next time we do something like this, we're going to force ourselves to do a good hour and a half break for lunch.
Yeah.
The pack horse trail, we were planning on doing pack horse there, jet back, but pack horse was no longer being maintained, and later on when we got to the lookout point, we could see that there was big like landslide sections of shale that had dropped off, and
Yeah, it looked like a good 2 or 3 kilometers of the trail just kind of disappeared because of the shale slides.
campsites. So the East Deep Lake campsite had really good water access. It was right on a lake. There was a privy with toilet paper. There was firewood provided, fire pits. It was overall just a really nice campsite. If you have the opportunity to pick site 1 or 2, we suggest site 1. It's just larger, more area options to set up a tent.
Shade.
There's more shade. Did they have an extra picnic table?
Yeah.
They're kind of closer to all the firewood and the privy and stuff, so site 1 is better. For the Breezy Hill campsite, it was very exposed for most of the part, except for that one tree we found. Water access is a little...
Yeah, it all comes out of a hand pump, so you need something to catch it in, and then you're still supposed to filter it.
Yeah, so it's set up for like horses. There's a horse corral, but if you were to pick one or the other, I'd say pick East Deep Lake campsite 1. So, with all that said, I guess stay tuned for our next video.
Yeah, subscribe.
All that stuff.
Oh, and we've got a link to our map in the description, remember. So check that out so you don't get lost.
Yeah, we'll also add a link to our Instagram account as well, so you can follow us there. Yeah.
See ya.
All right.